What I'd like to do is, as people are coming in, why don't you, I don't know who the first person in was, but I see Nancy sitting here right in front of me. Nancy, why don't you do your 3-minute song? We're just going to go through the start, okay?
Life was nothing but an awful song, but now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting God. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. Believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night when spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Bill, would you like to do your 3 minutes?
Sometimes in the morning when you do not see, I think of the small things you do constantly. And so in this moment that I'm fondest of, my cup runneth over with love. Sometimes in the evening when you do not see, I think of the small things you do constantly. And so in this moment that I'm fondest of, my cup runneth over with love. In only a moment we both will be old. We won't even notice the world turning cold. And so in this moment that I'm fondest of, my cup runneth over with love. With love. Oh, with love. With love. Thank you.
Charlie, I would love
Yes.
you to I would love you to share you had a poem or something you were going to share?
Yes, I do. Hi, I'd like to introduce you to Taylor Molley. Taylor Molley is a poet. He's from New York City, and he's a slam poet, or you might recognize a performance poet. He can get up and talk for 20 minutes to an hour, reciting his own work. And I met him at a Tucson conference, a writer's conference. And what I liked about Taylor right away, instead of having lunch at the dais, he was the lunch and keynote speaker, or in a private room, he went out and sat with the rest of the people coming to the conference. And he sat next to a guy who didn't expect and didn't want to hear about poetry. So what he did, he sat down and he wrote this on the spot. I looked over his shoulder and watched him do it. And he wrote this poem called Terry McCarthy Moves the Earth. Terry McCarthy is a man who sits at a backhoe all day long, and it's manufactured by Caterpillar Tractor. Here's what he wrote. At lunch today, sitting next to me was a man who had a problem with poetry. He said, me and poetry, we just don't mix. So I said I'd write a poem to try to fix this situation, and it is this. But the truth is, he was my inspiration. He was an earth-moving man, a caterpillar guy, but in his words, I think I heard a butterfly. You get into a rhythm when you're moving dirt, he said. I like to move the bucket with the music in my head. It helps you get a sense of it, a grasp, a feel. Of course, it's different if you're moving rock and steel. But when you're moving dirt, you sit your ass down in the seat and you gotta do it. Swing with a bucket with a beat. He was an earth-moving man, a caterpillar guy, but his words I know, I heard a bit of a butterfly by Taylor Mali. Thank you.
Next, we're going to hear from,
Okay, everybody hear me?
yeah,
I'm going to try to do this seated and see if it works this way. This is a song by Brooks and Dunn. It's got a Spanish flavor to it. You'll have to pardon my Spanish. Maybe it was moonlight, the scent of you on the breeze. Maybe it was your shadow that fell over me. Such a beautiful stranger, eyes darker than coal. You first looked across the desert into my soul. Mi corazón perdido en fe, my heart is lost to you. You have captured my love completely. My heart is lost to you. My heart is lost to you. Maybe it was the music, the way it moved with your hair, or the heat of the moment that hung in the air. When I saw you there dancing, mesmerized by your gaze, there was some kind of magic that led me away. Mi corazón perdido en fe, my heart is lost to you. You have captured my love completely. My heart is lost to you. Oh, my heart is lost to you.
thank you. Thank you, Scott. Okay, next we're going to hear from Estelle.
Hey, I'm gonna sing Linda Ronstadt, When Will I Be Loved? Been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been put down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I meet a new man that I want for mine, he always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? Let's dance. When I meet a new man that I want for mine, he always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Next, Anna, I'm
I
going
was
to,
saying, well, by the way, Estelle did that song, Love, Sex, and Big City show, and she did so well. And I watched the video several times, and very well done. I love it. So next song I'm going to learn is that song. I'm going to sing Jambalaya by Carpenter. Goodbye, Joe, you gotta go, me, oh my, oh. You gotta go, pull the pirogue down the bayou. He's found the sweetest one, me, oh my, oh. Son of gun will have big fun on the bayou. Tipperary fountain, oh, the place is buzzing. People come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dressing style, have got wild, me, oh my, oh. Son of gun will have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, feeling mambo. For tonight I'm gonna see my Jeremio. Pick guitar, fill for jar, and be gay. Son of gun will have big fun on the bayou. Isn't that fun? Settle down, far from town, get him a pirogue, and he'll catch all the fish in the bayou. Swap his wife to buy one wash needle. Son of gun will have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, baby gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see my Jeremio. Pick guitar, fill for jar, and be gay. Son of gun will have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, feely gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see my Jeremio. Pick guitar, fill for jar, and be gay. Son of gun will have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, feely gumbo. For tonight I'm going to see my Jeremio. Pick guitar, fill for jar, and be gay. Son of gun will have big fun on the bayou.
Next, I'm going to go to Bobby. Bobby?
When the marimba starts to play, dance with me, make you sway like a lazy ocean off the shore. Hold me close and sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me and sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. I have two things going. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violin long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth and sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak.
I wrote a song. Mask makers, make us some masks. Make them quite strong so they'll do the tasks. Mask makers, we are afraid the virus won't go away. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Cases rise each day, but the smog above us has lessened, and there's more wild animals at play. When will it go? We sure don't know. Sheltering costs are high. Economy shows a very bleak picture as business funds run dry. Science searching for an answer as each day goes by. From our homes we Zoom greet one another to keep our spirits high. Peggy, did you have a story or a poem that you want to share with us?
I have a song.
Okay.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there are no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one.
I am going to let Phil finish this up.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be right there in that number. When the saints go marching. Oh, when they crown him Lord of Lords. Oh, when they crown him Lord of Lords.
Hallelujah.
Right there in that number. When they crown him Lord of Lords. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching. I want to shout it out just like thunder. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints sing, go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be right there in that number when the saints go marching go.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks,
Adios.
Sunshine.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Had a great
Bye.
time.
Good.
Adios.
Okay, bye.